Chances to. Yeah. Okay. And mine consists of three letters F, O, G. That is known as fog. Okay. So fog happens in a winter season. Atmosphere is very cold. The whole atmosphere is cold. Atmosphere consists of many layers. We have already looked at it in the chapter atmosphere in class C. So in the case of dew, only the lower layer of atmosphere, that is the troposphere, only gets cooled down. But in the case of fog, the whole of atmosphere gets cooled down due to a winter condition. And the water droplets get suspended in the atmosphere, and this obstructs the vision. This obstructs the vision of drivers. Okay, you can experience this in Wayanad in Kerala, and you can also experience it in Idukki, I think. Any of you from Wayanad or Idukki? Okay, so you know it very well. Okay. Okay, again there is a fourth tube bar, and it is very easy. I appear in the troposphere. I rain down to crest. I rain down to crest. What rains down to crest? Yeah, it's right. It's cloud. So that's very wonderful. Here goes group B has a gain score. Maybe group A, you have to be more cautious and you have to think faster. And one of your friends have tried that very much, and I love your spirit. It was very commendable. Please give a round of applause. Why don't you clap? I asked you to clap for the other group, right? So it is group B. Please appreciate both of the groups here. Please appreciate each other. Yeah, that's very good. You should have a spirit to appreciate your friends. That will actually make the bodies more deeper. Okay? So I appear in troposphere. I rain down to crest. I have condensation nuclei. You know condensation nuclei. We have discussed it in class 8. And my name consists of these many letters, and it is clouds. Okay. So in today's game, we have learned about 4 forms of condensation. The first one is dew. The second one is frost. The third one is fog. And the fourth one is all of these forms of condensation form only when there is a decrease in temperature. Okay? And when there is a decrease in temperature, the atmosphere reaches a saturation point, and this kind of forms of condensation happens. If only the lower part of the atmosphere is cooled down, then the water drops get to transform into tiny water droplets called dew. And if the tiny water droplets form are in a temperature below 0 degrees Celsius, it becomes frost. And if the condensation happens in an atmosphere in a larger scale, and the water drops get suspended in the atmosphere without getting attached to any body on Earth, like this water droplets are attached in the dust particles in the atmosphere, it is called as fog. And clouds are condensation that are happening in larger scale in the upper layers of troposphere, and there are so many tiny droplets that come together around the dust particle called as condensation nuclei to form a cloud. Okay, so now we have already looked at the process of condensation, the definition of condensation, and the 4 forms of condensation. Okay, so now you have a guest in your classroom. Okay. Yeah. So I have invited S. Suresh Babu, a geographer. Yes, sir. Who was a geographer who was working in Vikram Sarabhai Institute. He's here to clear your doubt. Okay. So we have already said that you said 2 terms, fog and mist. Do you know what is the difference between fog and mist? Maybe you are not very clear about it. So we can ask that to S. Suresh Babu. And don't you think why we only see clouds in the sky? Why can't we see clouds on around us? Because I have said that condensation can happen in the atmosphere around us, and it can obstruct our vision, right? But why is clouds seen only in the sky? Why is not clouds flying around us? Have you thought about that? See, mist is a form of condensation, fog is a form of condensation, clouds are also a form of condensation. But we can only see clouds on the top of the sky, right? Why? So we have few doubts and we can clear it with the Suresh Babu because he is more experienced than us and he has more knowledge than us. Okay. So and you can ask the second question. Okay. Just we need to ask the first question. He will answer and then you continue raising question. He will answer. Okay. Okay. Hello, sir. Welcome to our class. Yeah, these are my students. They have few doubts to ask you. So, please. Please be seated. Please welcome us, Suresh Babu. Please sit down. Please sit down and welcome you with a round of applause. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming. Please sit down. Yeah. So, my dear children, you have several doubts, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Please clear it.
What is the difference between gas and fog?
Fog and mist are suspended water drops in the atmosphere. Fog obstructs vision up to 1 kilometer. It is more obstruct vision up to 1 kilometer than mist. That is the main difference.
Is it clear? Okay. And please have the second question.
One, sir.
Fine.
Why clouds are formed in the sky?
The water drops that forms clouds are tiny with the thickness of cool soil rises up. That's why the answer is.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming over to our class. Okay. So Vishwan has talked about the difference between fog and mist. If a vision is obstructed up to the length of 1 kilometer, it is called as fog. And if the vision is obstructed beyond the distance of 1 kilometer, it becomes mist. Actually, fog and mist are very similar. It is the difference is between the variation in distance or how far you can't see. Okay, so fog is less intense than mist. Okay, is clear? And we have talked about why clouds are seen in the sky. It is because the water drops that form cloud are very, very tiny. It is only 0.01 centimeter thick. The water drops that form clouds are very, very tiny and it is only 0.01 centimeter thick, and thus this water drops, even when it is formed close to the earth's surface, it gets raised up to the sky so that it can reach the adequate size to form a cloud. And that is why clouds are seen in the sky. Thus, the water drops of clouds are tinier than the water drops of mist or dew drop. Okay, is it clear? Okay, so in today's class, we have looked at 4 things. The first thing is the idea of condensation. Then we have looked at the idea of definition of condensation. Then we have looked at forms of condensation. And what are the forms of condensation? Okay, and fog and mist, they are very similar, but they have a slight difference. We have also looked at that. Okay. So I think everything is very clear and I would like to know how far it is clear. Okay. So you can be in a group of doubles and I will be giving you few activity cards. Please fill it up. Don't call out the answers. I will give you the instructions. Okay. Please stand up and come out and sit in the stage. Okay, you can sit there. Back.
Please.
And you also you can sit there. Okay, kindly fill the blanks. Please read out the first question.
The process of water vapor becoming water drop is called.
What is the answer? The process of water vapor becoming water drop is called Are you sure? Naveen, is the answer right? Okay, the answer is right. So give them a round of applause. Okay, thank you. Please read out the second question.
What type of swimming waves in the morning is called?
Is called. What is the answer? Are you sure? Okay, don't call out answers. Okay, so that the answer is right. Please give him a round of applause. Okay, can you read out the third question? Any one of you? Any one of you? Like in the third group? Yeah, please read out the question.
What are the atmosphere obstructing vision?
Obstructing vision, yeah. Fog. There is another answer for that. Not a, other than fog, there is a kind of. What is it? Fog is when the vision is obstructed up to a distance of 1 kilometer. If it is beyond that, what is it? It is called. This, it is right. Okay. Okay, please let's give them a round of applause. Okay, the last group.
Clouds are part of cycle.
Clouds are part of dash center. What do you know the answer? Condensation. Clouds are part of water cycle. Okay. Okay, that's very nice. Cool. You have already learned about water cycle in class 8. Okay, this is an extension of that. So I think the ideas are very clear. In today's class, we have learned about the idea of condensation. We have looked at the process of condensation. We have looked at the definition of condensation. 4 forms of condensation. The first one is dew. The second one is frost. The third one is fog or mist. And the fourth one is clouds. Fog and mist are different, and there is a slight variation. And we have also looked at what it is. Okay. Is there any doubts? No. So I would like to leave my class without giving a homework. Okay. So I want you people to draw a water cycle in your activity book. It is a kind of revision, okay. And along with that, you can also collect pictures of 4 forms of condensation and place it on the activity book. I want it on Monday. You all have to submit to me it on Monday, and I will evaluate it and give it back. Okay. So that's it for today. Thank you.
സ്റ്റാർട്ടിങ് ഒക്കെ വീഡിയോ അത്യാവശ്യം എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
ഇതെന്തെങ്കിലും സംശയം ചോദിക്കാനുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒരു 15 മിനിറ്റ് എടുത്തേക്ക് കേട്ടോ. അത് അടുത്ത ക്ലാസ് ആരംഭിക്കാം.
ആ ഓക്കെ, ഇത് ലൈവാണ്. കഴിഞ്ഞോ? ഇവിടെ വരും.
That's it for the class. You can actually collect back your activity cards. നിങ്ങൾ ഞാൻ വിട്ടുപോയതാ നിങ്ങളുടെ ക്ലാസ് കഴിഞ്ഞ